Now on the Rickvanman channel, we head down to the allotment, where Rick continues his ongoing journey into growing his own food.
Hey guys, this is Rick. I hope everyone's having a great day. Okay, it's the big day today. I've been waiting for this day for a very long time. I'm going to build the Polytunnel today. So it's quite a big deal. Well, okay, it's not quite an Amish barn raising, but it's big for me because this day marks the sort of the start of my whole allotment growing season, really. Basically everything's been on hold until I've kind of got this Polytunnel built, and that's today. So as you can see in the back, I've got loads and loads of stuff that's just kind of sorry, I'm trying to drive and film at the same time. Loads and loads of gear all ready to be used. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to set up, I'm going to unload everything. I've got my big camera as well today, which I'm going to just leave on a tripod and hopefully film everything time-lapse, and then I'll use this little camera for just doing little chatty bits. So what I'll do, I'll get set up and then I'll come back. I'll see you in a minute. Okay, right, got most of the equipment out. Ready to go. I've decided to put the roof up just in case it rains. I don't think it's going to, but it might even have to double up as shade because that sun is really intense at the moment. Right, this is the blue water piping that I'm going to be using for the arches. I've got basically every scrap piece of wood that I've had lying around. I don't know whether I'll use all of it, but I thought I'd bring all of it just to make sure that you know, I don't have to go home for anything. Plus I've still got all this wood lying around the site which I'll be using because the tarpaulins are going to come up. I've got the these are the scaffolding poles. These are the main structures, and all I need to do now is put the kettle on, have a cup of tea. Okay, right, I've taken off two of the tarpaulins. This one's loose and ready to go. I've just stuck those down there, see if they'll dry out in the sun a little bit before I hold them up. But here's how I'm going to basically do the Polytunnel, right? The plan is to take one of these and stick it in the ground. This is 48mm in diameter. Then this piping is 50mm in diameter, and the idea is, if I can get that end cap off. No, that's going to take some persuading. Is it going? There we go. This is 50mm in diameter, so the idea is this should fit straight over this. At least that's the theory. So all I've got to do is start from this corner. Let's just get this out of the way for a minute. I'm going to start about here. I think the Polytunnel is going to be, let's step back a bit, the Polytunnel I think is going to go here because basically the sun's over there, so if I build the Polytunnel here, then the rest of the allotment will get sunshine all through the day. That's the plan. So basically I need to drive in my first post down there. Now I need to put it away from the curb here, so it needs to be at least sort of that far away, simply because when I put the polythene on, I'm going to have a board running between the posts on which I mount a batten. You'll see later on in either this video or the part 2 or 3 video. But basically once the posts are in place, I'm going to add boards to it, and that's what's going to be used to fasten the polythene onto the whole structure. But more about that later. So I think it's just a case of getting on with it and sticking the first post in. Once the first post is in, then I'm going to determine how big I want to make it. Now I've got 8 posts there, so I can only obviously have 4 aside. So I have to then determine the distance between each post, which will give me my overall length. Right, I better go on with it. Okay, so much for the theory of 48mm fitting into 50mm. It turns out this pipe is 50mm in diameter, and the scaffold poles are 50mm in diameter. So we have ourselves a little bit of an issue, possibly. If I can put my knee on that, that is the same size. So there's no way that's going to go inside. So the next step, I think I'm going to have to improvise. I'm going to probably cut down one side of this to make it fit, and then bolt it or screw it on to the pipe. So that's going to be my next task. I should get on with that now. Okay, well, it's not ideal, but I think I've sussed it. So what I'll do is I'm just going to play around here, determine what length of pipe I'm going to need in order to get the stretch over the area there, and then I'll come back. Okay, I kind of worked out with the stability I can have up to 3.5 meters wide, but it takes up too much of the plot. So what I'm going to do is come back to about 2.7, 2.8 meters, and then put the second post in there, and I think that'll do me. And then once I've got that established, then I'll make that the right length to reach over to it, cut it off, fit it on, and then once that's done I can use that as a template for the other 4 hoops. So that's the plan. Let's get on with it. There we go, that's just roughly sat there. I haven't fixed it yet, but that is 5.33 meters around. I've made cuts that are 24 inches deep in both ends, and then just slid them over the pole. The pole is 6 foot long and is sticking out of the ground 3.5 feet. So all I've got to do now is figure a way of drilling into these and securing them, and once I've sussed that out I will then use that as the template for the remaining 3 that I've got to make. Okay, what I've decided to do was just to bolt straight through. Now I don't have any bolts with me at the moment, but what I'll do just for now is I'll put cable ties in there, and then I'll come back tomorrow with some bolts and bolt them through. Brilliant. Okay, alright, I'm just going to have a bite to eat and get on with the other ones now. Let's have that bite to eat. I've got still on my diet at the moment, so I've got some smoothie here that I made this morning, and a banana and some lovely blueberries. So I'm going to sit in the sunshine and enjoy them. I'll see you in a minute. My blood sugar levels are so low right now. I've got the shakes, I'm completely out of energy. This is helping a little bit, but not that much. Right, anyway, I have now finished putting the posts in. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 posts. Hopefully you can see that okay. And it's now just a case of cutting the blue tube to the right length and drilling the holes in it and cutting the holes in it. And I think we'll call it a day after I've done all that. And then I'll be back again tomorrow to put some bolts in, do some woodwork. I'm going to obviously got to make the doorways and the structures at each end so I can have opening doors, and I'll do all that tomorrow, I think. Right, okay, I'm going to carry on. Okay, I've got 3 up so far and I am running on empty. I have no energy left. At the moment I'm right in the middle of a bit of a juice fasting diet. I lost a stone in 2 weeks, so it's a really good way of losing weight, but unfortunately when it comes to needing the energy, has a bit of a disadvantage. Okay, what we've got so far is, I think this is about the best one so far. This is nice and sturdy. And I've managed to get the split so that it's down the side, so the smooth edge is on the outside wall. I went a bit wrong with this one because I got the cut in the wrong place, so I may have to just cover that over with duct tape once it's bolted in place, just to kind of smooth it off a bit. And this one was the first one I did. I've already got the holes drilled in that one, so that's ready to go, you know, with bolts. So all in all, it's looking quite good. I'm going to take another rest now, just to see if I can recover some of my energy so I can get the last one done. I may even have some time left in the day to do some of the woodwork. I don't know yet. Right, onwards we move. There we go, all 4 done. Got a little bit of energy back now. I've had a banana and it's given me a little bit of a boost. So they're just temporarily held on there at the moment. Like I say, I've got to drill holes in them and then bolt them through. I shall do that tomorrow. And now I have to think about the woodwork that I'm going to be doing. Basically I want opening doors at either end, and so obviously I need to build a door frame at both ends. I'm just hoping to do a kind of a wooden lattice type arrangement where I've got 2 uprights, probably 2 or 4 cross members, obviously leading to a door frame. Apart from that, that's all I've just kind of see it in my head. I just kind of make it a reality. I'm not working with any plans or anything, so I think I'll have a little bash at that. But before I do anything, I have to, or I think I'm going to put some wooden batons that kind of join all 4 of those bars together to give it a little bit more stability. I'm just gonna have a little play now and see what I come up with. Okay, let's run out of tape now, tape end. So I'm going to switch that off now. Right, that's it. I'm absolutely knackered. The sun is going down in the sky and it's only actually about 4 o'clock, but I've just got no energy left whatsoever. But I think I've made really good progress today, and like I say, I've got a really good sturdy structure. This is actually much more sturdy than I thought it was going to be, actually, so I'm quite impressed with that. And like I say, what I'll do is I'll come back tomorrow, I'll bolt, get the bolts into here, and I'll also start working on the door segment, and then once that's done, it's just a case of, I think I need to put kickboards down all the way around the base, because that's where the polythene fastens to, and we're pretty much done. And the great thing about today, I've been quite impressed actually, no casualties at all. They're all completely intact. My biggest fear was I was going to end up treading all this stuff down as I build this thing, but it's just kind of worked out rather well at the moment. So that's good. I'm not quite sure whether that will change when I start putting the polythene on, but I'll cross that bridge when I get to it. Right, I'm going to sign off for this video, and I'll see you in part 2.